Hi everybody! Our mission today is to take it easy and arrange the kidnapping of Professor Han and his scientific developments. Yes, we'll kidnap them as well.
There you are. It's been a while.
Yeah, I've been socializing.
How's it going?
It's your world. I'm just living in it.
That's a new one. I've never heard that before.
Double bourbon.
I know.
The usual. Eventually, surely we're just gonna say the usual.
I need some information.
Hit me.
Looking for a science professor. Name's Han.
Professor Han. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, I know. Eris' friend Gwen. That's her dad. Gwen Han is the professor's daughter.
Gwen Han, huh?
Are they close?
Eris and Gwen? Sure, I guess. Gwen's been to the house a couple of times. Maybe you should talk to her about it.
Ah, nice. A wholesome friendship. I didn't think something like that existed in Miracle City.
Well, do you know where she is?
I think she said she was going to the theme park today. Might check out there. You remember what she looks like, right?
How could I forget?
She's beautiful, that's for sure.
I'll find her. Thanks.
Well, tell her dinner will be ready and waiting if she's gonna be late to... Wait. Oh, and if she's gonna be late to call her mother. Huh. Well, good to know what Rod's family is up to. And... good that Eris is, well, having some fun. Hopefully, she's wearing something more appropriate this time around, huh? Since I went to the theme park, I guess she must like pretty lights. Who wouldn't in Miracle City? You'd have to get used to it, really. I think I'll call our vehicle here. Ah, he almost crashed there. Okay. Man. I'm so grateful to the security service for donating this to us. Theme park, there we go. Let's see. I believe she's waiting somewhere around... Oh, hold on. I don't think we've ever seen this character model before. Whatever.
Do I know you?
No, you don't, and you don't have to. Unless I become a historic... Oh, okay, I bumped into my own vehicle there. So I become a historic vehicle. Sorry, guys, coming through. I think she's somewhere around here. Does the map say anything? Yes, it does. Got a little yellow dot over here. Hey, Eris. Let's talk to you from the front, because we don't often do that with too many people.
My hero.
How's it going?
It's going so wonderfully.
Nice place you got here.
It is now. It got blown up not too long ago, but the repairs turned into improvements.
Oh. I like how we said nice place you got here, as if it was hers, but maybe that's the joke. Ah, jeez, those eyes. Okay, so the fact that it got blown up not too long ago, it does answer some of my questions.
As much as I can afford to.
Huh.
I need some information.
Information about what?
Well, it's about a friend of yours.
Friend of mine? Who?
Gwen.
Gwen.
Is she in some kind of trouble?
Does she usually get into trouble?
Hardly. But is she this time?
No, nothing like that.
What is it then?
I just need to talk to her.
You won't tell me?
Need to talk to you, to talk to Gwen, to hopefully find out where Han is.
I just need for you to trust trust me for now.
Trust you, huh? She's usually over at the Flash Royal Casino. Do you know where she is?
Kind of. I will say kind of.
Kind of.
I'll go with you so you don't get lost. You're so handsome. I'll make all my friends jealous.
Oh, okay, we're not getting a say in it at all. Once or twice.
Well, once or twice.
Gwen likes blackjack. Let's look by the tables.
Spoilers, we haven't actually been here.
Do you see her?
I might.
What do you mean, you might?
I was wondering if you would let me play a game or two since I'm all the way over here.
You know, I don't know how old you're supposed to be, but saying that makes you sound very childish.
Where is Gwen?
I'm asking you something first.
Touché.
What were you asking for exactly?
Yeah, that's right, make her forget.
Alright, how much do you want?
75?
Nice little eyebrow raise. It's just 75, considering the money we make. Come on.
75? You're crazy.
Well,
Tell me where she is first.
that's her in the green shirt at the second table. And please don't tell her it was me that pointed her out. She's superstitious.
How does being superstitious have anything to do with you pointing her out?
Here's your 75.
Thanks, handsome. Catch up with you later.
Gah.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
I'd rather not, in all honesty. But take care of yourself. Easy to win! You know what? Since we're here, let's give this... Hold on. She said green shirt, right? Right, hold on. Let's just... I'm not really seeing any unique models, but anyhow, for now, play. Oh boy. Why am I doing this? Yep, I'm leaving. I have no idea what you said there, but I'm happy cashing out like that. Oh, wait, player got potion bottle. Ah. So you can get rewards other than money from that? That's nice. 10% to healing. I'll take that. Thank you very much. So that's another way you can increase your stats, as if you really need it. So I'm just going to walk up to all the women and see which one it is. Be the one who is not a stranger. Like, is Gwen the same age as Eris? Also, that's not exactly what I would call green. I suppose it is a greenish color, but enough with the details, I guess. Please, not too close. Are you going to talk much or not, I wonder?
Nice place you got here.
I guess so.
How's it going?
Fair.
What do they call you?
Okay then. That was just so that we don't seem suspicious, of course.
I need some information.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm trying to play a game. There's only one reason why I would talk to you, and that's if you are a charm.
I am a charm.
I am a charm. I'm not going to just take your word for it. You'll have to prove it. Now, if you'll excuse... What exactly do you mean? Prove that I'm a charm? Oh. Oh. in the corner. It's not saying it here, but it said you have to win at Mario game. Or something to that effect. I only glanced at it and... Oh, that kind of looks like a tattoo, doesn't it? Is this the Mario game? Because none of the other tables do anything. I guess we'll just give it another go and see if that changes anything. Ooh. Enough. Player got potion bottle. Oh. Another 10% healing. Great. What's our healing at now? 56%. That's going to be some regeneration. I mean, no, that's... No, first aid is the... Oh, no, first aid is the one that... the active ability that we use. Healing is the regeneration. Yeah. Hey, check out the staircase. Forgot about that. Or maybe since we had already won a game at that machine, maybe it already counted it ahead of time. So, you really are a charm at what, that weird game? Is that what you call players of that game? The Mario game?
I tried to tell you.
Yes, well, I apologize for not believing you.
Can I buy you dinner?
Sure, but I won't leave the casino. There's a restaurant here.
So, are you in school now?
Okay, yeah. Like, considering your look, I don't think you're in school.
How old are you?
26 next month. Fair enough. Kinda.
So, do you have a job?
I'm waiting for a little while. Need a break from the real world.
You're lucky to be able to take that break. And smart for doing it, too.
I've needed it. It's difficult to keep constantly focused on the future.
I can understand that.
Can you? I bet you can.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, just your face. It has a lot of character. Oh boy, have you even looked at any of the other people in Miracle City, Gwen?
You're saying I look old?
Not at all. I think it's very sexy. Oh boy.
Now you're embarrassing me.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was definitely not my intention.
So, what did you study in school?
I was studying the sciences, physics, like my father. Ah,
He's a physicist.
a brilliant physicist. Ah.
That's fascinating to me. I was never really good with numbers.
It comes naturally to me, like certain other things.
Well, I'm sure they pay well for people like that. People good with numbers.
Oh yes, Daddy has a big house in Dryden Hills, and a big Forester 3000.
That's a big vehicle.
It's funny, because Daddy's such a small man. When you see the Forester drive by, all you can see are his knuckles on the steering wheel, and a tuft of white hair. He's so cute. Yeah, he's so cute. But we can't even park that thing in the garage because it's too big.
What do you drive?
I use the subway. That or I walk. I've been there.
Well, why is that?
I like to feel as though I'm a part of the world instead of closing myself off from it. That's an interesting perspective. Do you think your dad closes himself off from the world? Sounds like you and your father are a lot like in a lot of things, except for that.
Sounds like you and your father are alike in a lot of things, except for that.
Daddy can be, well, rather reclusive. He is uncomfortable in most social situations. I've inherited a lot of traits from my father, and I want to guard myself against developing that particular aspect of his personality in myself. Oh boy, you're really putting a lot of thought into yourself, huh?
If it means anything coming from me, I don't think you have anything to worry about in that department.
You're sweet.
Unfortunately, I am also late.
You're leaving me?
I'm afraid so. Not that I want to, but, well, I've really enjoyed our conversation, Gwen.
Me too. You have the most beautiful eyes. Oh boy, let's see.
Is there a number where I could reach you sometime in the future?
I'll write it down for you. Lovely, our experience has enlarged to 30. Despite her telling us that there was a restaurant in there, I didn't see it. And oh boy, I was wondering what would happen at that scene, because I'm pretty sure I remember if you play as the female character, her name always escapes me, then you basically like end up bullying her a bit and making her cry and then apologizing, and it's just really weird, because like that's another thing that makes her seem more like a child than anything else. Yeah, it was completely unnecessary bullying too. Come on, like the way it went here went so much better. Anyway, let's endurance, sure. Nice 400 hit points. I'll put 3 points in explosives. Up to 25% now. Don't really need anything else, but oh, okay, we can ask Colonel Boggs about Professor Han. Even though we already pretty much know everything we need to. We know where he lives. In Dryden Hills. There are not many... Aha, you're not tricking me again. You're not tricking me again. There are not many places to go in Dryden Hills. I should have used the right door, shouldn't I? That one.
Pardon me.
You are pardoned.
What can I do for you, soldier?
I was wondering if you could help me out.
Well, sir, I was wondering if you could help me out. I'm trying to get in touch with somebody.
Who's that?
A man named Han, Professor Han.
Han? Why, he's a friend of mine. Well, he used to be anyway. He's rather withdrawn.
That's what I understand.
A genius. But yes, I know him.
Do you know where I might be able to find him?
It would be hard to get with him while he's at the university. They keep him pretty busy. We used to play pool together. It's been years ago.
Pool, huh?
Where did you play?
Lola's place in Diamond Plaza. He might still go there. After I moved, it was out of the way for me and I never went anymore.
But you think he might still go there?
It's likely. He was always the type to stay in the routine. He'd been going there before I started. And it's also a quieter place. Everybody pretty much keeps to himself. I know he likes that.
I might just drop in on him.
Well, you ought to. If you can find him, tell him I send my regards.
Okay, find Professor Han in Bar Lola's place. Have we been to Lola's place? I don't think we have. Since that's in what was it? Diamond Plaza. Diamond Plaza? Is that an actual place? Diamond Plaza? Or is it... Well, is it not an actual place? Okay, yeah, let's call our car. Road Warrior. sure. Diamond Place. I mean, Diamond Plaza. Oh, wait, yeah. Diamond Plaza. There it is. It's the tiniest one. Oh, yeah. This place. How could I forget about this? We were here just a little while ago. And... ah, nice. We can... there's that guy again. That disappearing guy. Oh, sorry, I just knocked a policeman off. Failed a second time though. But, oh wait, he's not. Ah, he's down there. Okay. Sorry. That's hard light apparently. I can't move into it. Yeah, they got the name right. This is Bar Lola's Place. Oh, you, Professor Han? Oh, man. Oh, man. I wonder what's going to happen here. This is going to be interesting. Well, it could be.
How's it going?
Fine, young man.
What do they call you?
Han.
Nice place you got here.
I enjoy it because it is so quiet.
Well, I don't mean to disturb you, but aren't you Professor Han?
Well, yes. I mean, I did. I'm taking some time off.
I thought so. You may not remember me.
You're one of my former pupils?
Well, it's been a while.
I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
That's okay. I wouldn't expect you to, really. You've had so many students.
Quite true. Does he really think that we're one of his pupils? Considering how we look at the moment, our life must have taken quite a turn.
May I buy you a drink? Clarence Knowles.
Well, Clarence, what do you do these days?
Actually, I'm a researcher.
What are you researching? Super armor?
Yes, sir.
And please dispense with the sir. Call me Han.
Yes, sir. I mean, sorry, Han. Old habits die hard, I guess.
I would certainly agree. So tell me, what is it you research?
Well, I work for a security company. I research different security systems, mechanisms, and precautionary measures for corporations, and sometimes military-funded establishments.
How interesting.
Well, it can be at times.
Oh, I'm sure it can be. I've actually had some experience with some of the more advanced military security systems as of late.
You don't say.
Oh yes, but sometimes they can be so frustrating.
Exactly. See, my job as a researcher is to examine these systems and, based on repetitive use, determine how some of these intense systems may be streamlined while still maintaining the high standard of encryption integrity.
Really? Oh boy, here we go. Technobabble.
For example, if you're entering a building that uses the EM1400 series software identifier, then you have to go through a series of steps. For that particular series, the 1400, there are 6 steps before you are allowed access.
Okay.
My job is to study that system and figure out how to cut the step down to, say, 3 steps without losing any of the security.
Oh, I see. The system I am currently shackled with takes only 2 steps, so I guess it's quite advanced.
It must be military, if that's all.
Well, I guess you could say it's military.
But how advanced the system actually is would depend on 2 things. The first being what those steps actually are.
Well, I am required a particular key, of course.
Magnet or thermal?
I'm not sure.
Is there a black strip on the back of the plastic, or is it, say, battery-powered, kind of thick plastic card?
It has the black strip.
That's magnetic.
Oh, alright, I see.
What's the other step?
It's only punching in an access code.
See, that's where I come in. Even on the already streamlined systems, the access code can be way too long sometimes. Too long to be very practical at all.
That's the problem here. I hate it. I have to stand in front of the module for almost 5 minutes typing in this 24-digit access code and then waiting for the computer to process it and release the locks. If your computer needs a few minutes to decrypt that, I don't imagine it's too hard. I mean, I don't imagine your computer is very good, or that the system is just absolutely unoptimized.
See, that computer is probably outdated as well. The reason it takes so long is because the access code you are typing in is actually coded itself, so the professor has to take your code, unscramble that, translate it into the actual code, and feed it to the mainframe, and the mainframe to mechanize locks, which are usually air-controlled.
Wow.
Yeah, and once it activates the air-controlled locks, it takes the locks a few seconds to actually decompress and then slide back. You hear a hissing sound after typing in your access code.
I don't think so.
Well, if you hear a hissing sound, you have an airlock. If you don't hear a hissing sound, you probably still have an airlock, but it's buffered with the Gerber compression suppressor.
What is that?
That's simply a device that prevents any wear and tear on the locks to allow for an accidental decompression in the compressor, which may cause the locks to grow weaker over time.
I see.
Bunch of bullshit if you ask me, pardon my language. But those airlocks would never decompress enough to allow for infiltration. I mean, the Gerber company just thought it up and retrofitted a bunch of their equipment with it to make a little more money while the new lock models were still in development. That suppressor doesn't suppress anything but the hissing sound, but that's just my opinion.
It definitely sounds like you would know.
Would you like another drink?
Only if I can get this round. Okay. Okay, well, now let's ask Tech Divin about getting access to Engineering Lab. Access with one S. Okay then. Well, we know that his lock is a two-step kind of thing. He has a magnetic key and then a passcode. So was it North Eiffel? Yeah, bookstore. Okay then. If you're playing as the woman, then what happens in that dialogue is that you end up seducing him. Still trying to play as a former pupil. And he's like, I mean, you are like, enough talk, let's strike while the iron is hot. And then he gives you something and just sits there. So.
I see you've returned.
Nice green-tinted glasses.
How's it going?
Couldn't be better.
Nice.
I need some information.
Go on.
Magnet keys.
What about them?
Can you get them?
I can get most anything.
Well, this will be a challenge, I think.
Please continue. I like a good challenge.
I need a military-grade magnet key that works with a 24-digit access code.
Military grade. How high? Militarily speaking.
Militarily.
The latest and greatest, my friend.
A refugee key?
No, refuge key? You said refugee key?
Refuge?
In your parlance, the latest and greatest.
Parlance. That's a new word.
Never heard of them.
I've never seen one.
So you can't get one?
Not exactly.
Well, can you or can't you?
Well, to be blunt, I can't, but you might be able to.
Well, that's why I'm here.
I can't get one, but I know where one is. In fact, I know where the big one is.
The big one?
The big one?
Yes, the master. Refuge magnets are still classified. In fact, they're so classified that there are only a precious few in existence. Only the Confederation has them, and they have only a few.
Would you like to say that line again? Sorry.
How do you know about them then?
It is my business to know these things. If I can't keep up with the technology, Mr. Reed, then what good am I to my clients?
So you know where this master key is?
I do.
And it will work on any refuge lock.
Not only any refuge lock, any magnetic lock.
Ooh, a master key.
Where is it?
That information is not cheap.
How much?
300.
Not GVSA.
Alright, you got a deal.
Splendid. You know, Mr. Reed, I like you. In fact, I want to make a deal with you.
Alright, start talking.
How much do you think the little key would be worth to a person in my line of work? You get the key, use it for whatever you're going to use it for. Then, when you're finished...
Where you're finished. Also, ellipsis, dot.
No, when I'm finished with it, I'll be keeping it for future use.
No doubt a smart move on your part. But I don't need to keep the key. I can simply have high speed crack the strip's code, then send it to Tigre for duplication.
It'll cost you.
I expect it to, but we can negotiate price when you actually have the key. For now, let's just say your 300 in exchange for the location of the keys is a deposit, an investment.
You're on.
Thought you might like that. I'm a businessman, Mr. Reed. Nothing more, not a thief.
Alright, you got minus 300 money. Okay. Yeah, I don't, So now our objective is to steal the refuge magnet to obtain access to engineering lab. It is in General Galt's cabinet, Ministry of Defense, Avalon District. Oh boy, yep. We're going to the Avalon District. That's where where I think the governmental body lies. Time to get out of here. I'll see you on the transit screen. Okay, as they say. I heard that many times while I was, well, ploughing through the traffic. Right, Avalon, restricted access. So, I think this part plays out a bit differently if you're playing as the woman. Oh boy, let's save it. Is that gonna do anything to us? No, okay then. I don't know why I'm worried. A little bit tight around here, but alright. Here we are. This is the Ministry of Defense. Just right here. Ooh, a box. A box with a gun and ammo and armor in it. Heroic armor. Like, hold on. Armor class 46. Class 48. It's slightly better than what we have, but we don't really need anything better at the moment. Let's just go in. Yeah, so, General Galt's cabinet. Yeah, I think... We don't even know who General Galt is. Like, no one told us specifically to go here. Oh yeah, and just so you know, the doors are on this side. You aren't going to notice if you're just going to walk this way. I think we're looking for one of these doors. Aha, this one's open. Ah. There we go. It was that easy. Wow, Ministry of Defense? Yeah. Well, since it's like that, I guess you can see why Miracle City is in the state that it's in. Okay, we can ask Rod about sewage plans. Why? Why? Let's take a little look at the item we got. Magnet Master Key. This key suits any locks of magnet type. Also, I think there's 2 spaces here. Okay, so apparently we have to just go down here. Like, still not quite used to Avalon, even though it's a very simple place. You know what, let's just have a little look around the back here. Yeah, we weren't told anything. Ooh, commercial chamber and the White House. Huh. They have a White House here, huh? Oh, in a box. Why do they have armaments just laying around outside very important places? So passage down here. Oh, okay. Going up here. Let's see where it goes. We haven't done some mindless exploring in quite a while. Okay. And then we're going down again, I guess. No boxes up here. So which part of this is the White House? Do I have to go in this? Okay, you press use key to go to commercial chamber. Do these go to different places? Okay, that's nothing. I guess this is nothing too, yeah. 'Cause the first one was the only one that lit up. Well, we may as well see... Oh, another box. Nothing we're interested in. May as well see, because I don't recall ever having to... Well, I think, like... I only remember really going to the Avalon district once. Playing as the woman. Don't suppose there's much to see in here. Ooh. Now this room would fit right in with the Ministry of Defense. Oh! Hey, a car key! How about that? TBK Volga SL. It's a limousine. It has less defense. Come on, take it. Yeah, good. Like, let's compare a bit. Yeah, less defense. Less engine power. Less maximum speed. It's not really the roadster type, obviously. Here, anyway, 2 potion bottles, 10% stealth and 10% science. Well, that's a nice boon. We've used them, so there we go. It was worth stopping by here. Let's see. Okay. Alright then, let's get out of here, huh? And go ask Barman Rod. Wait, does it actually still say Barman? No, it just says Rod. But at least they never called him Barman Rod. I would like to keep consistent with the Barmen thing going on here. Yeah, that Avalon district is probably one of the districts with the least people in it. Now, yeah. Well, we can't quick travel to Rod's place if we're in a vehicle. Road Warrior just would not fit. We made it a decent amount before we got stuck there. Okay. so far this has been a very laid back episode. We haven't had to shoot anyone. We haven't even had to think of shooting anyone or knocking anyone unconscious.
Come on in, stranger. Good to see you.
How's it going?
So tonight.
Well, I need some information.
Shoot.
Where could a person get plans?
Plans?
Yeah, city plans, infrastructure.
Like what?
Like underground networks, city waterworks, that type of thing.
Oh, plans. Okay, let's see who usually has that type of thing. You know what?
What?
That's something you probably don't have to do under the table.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's probably on public record somewhere.
Public record?
Well, probably not general public, but it wouldn't take much clearance at all to get a look at it.
How low of a clearance are you thinking?
Maybe just an officer, and you already are one, legitimately.
Hurrah for that! After having killed some officers too.
That's it?
I think so. Just head up to the City Central Archive and give it a shot.
Ah, great. It's... Why didn't we think of that, huh? All we had to do was ask. Let's go up to the archive. So where is the archive? Obtain sewage plans from Central Archives employee Natalie. Okay, then we're just going straight to a very specific employee. Yeah, in Diamond Plaza. Okay. We'll see what Natalie has to say, and then we'll call it a day. So what was the actual name of the building again? University of Miracle City. Oh, of course, we've been there. Diamond Plaza, yes, the small one, don't forget. Yeah, the university is the one up here. You're welcome for the ride. Okay, I think she is on one of the lower floors, and I think... Yep. Betty is still gone, and that's there. But anyhow, need to use an elevator to get there, and I think this is the elevator down? Wait, are both of these working elevators? Okay, yeah, I guess they are, but first of all, I want to go up. Because I can't remember whether or not there was a box around here. Or not. That's interesting. There's a platform over there, but we can't get to it. As far as I can make out. We'll... Hold on, I wanna try these doors, just see if they open. Nah. Like that's what I did the first time I had to go in this place. Just run your head against every wall. I mean every door until you found the one that you had to go into. Okay, can't go down in that one. Can we go down in this one? Yes, okay then. Okay. Here's Natalie.
May I help you?
Yes, you may.
How's it going?
Another quiet day.
What do they call you?
Natalie.
Nice place you got here.
It gets musty after a while, trust me.
What, with all the computers?
I need some information.
What can I help you find?
I was looking for plans for the city waterworks.
Waterworks? Okay. That will require level 2 access. Do you have an ID card?
Yeah. Here you go.
Okay. I just have to note your log number. Just a sec. Now these records are protected under Level 2 access. Do you know what that means?
Not exactly.
Okay, Level 2 allows the files to be copied to a disk, but the information will be encrypted.
Okay.
In order to have the information decrypted, you will have to get permission from the Minister of Defense's cabinet.
No.
How long will that take?
Information about the city is being closely guarded due to the current political climate.
I see. I guess that makes sense. Will it take long to have it reviewed by the cabinet?
Unfortunately, it can take up to as long as a week, but most get through it 1 or 2 days. It just depends.
Well, I guess if that's what has to be done.
Let me set you up at a download station.
The download station. Ah. Alright then. So, thank you very much. We now have the... Oh, box. Nothing we're interested in. We now have the encrypted information on sewer plans. Oh yes. Thankfully, we know someone who can do it at a very high speed. The decryption, that is. Much faster than having to wait for the cabinet to do it. And really, I don't think decrypting it is going to take much. After all, the Ministry of Defense exists. Alright then, next time we'll be heading towards high speed again in the Hackers Hangout. Underground City District. In fact, we may as well just go there now. Underground City, it was over here, wasn't it? Yes. Hackers Hangout. Alright. Next time, everyone, more thrilling data adventures. It's just like playing Uplink. Bye for now.